And we're live. Hello, everyone, and shout out to you as you tune up into the building with your girl Siren on the Siren Speak Show. Y'all, listen, I guess after the last live, y'all flooded me with questions and or concerns about love. Okay, so I'm going to talk about one topic that came up that I found to be rather relevant. And if you can read the description of the video, you will understand exactly what it is that we are talking about. Don't apologize for being bougie. Okay. Don't apologize for being high class. And don't devalue yourself or lower your standards, okay, for the comfort of someone else outside of you. That's something that you definitely want to focus on, okay? And this is for women, this is for men. Because men, some of you have some, qualities or some higher, okay, standards than the typical man. And people will tell you, you're going above and beyond, or you're living beyond your means, or things of that nature. Now, there are some times, okay, where you can be living beyond your means, okay? There are some times where you can be living beyond your means, but you'll know. That's because some people, especially those of us, okay, who have certain Venus placements, okay? When you see where your Venus placement is, you'll know, okay? When Venus is in certain placements in your house, you can tend to have a more luxurious type of preference, okay? You're just naturally drawn to higher things that cost, a little higher. Luxury foods, okay, exquisite taste, luxury name clothings and things of that nature. So we got to get to a point where we don't feel guilty or we don't feel bad for that nature, okay? Because if it's natural, then you definitely want to make sure you stay in your original energy and don't allow others to, tune into that or try to turn you away from that, okay? So the message was, I'm just going to try to remember it. Okay. It's not verbatim, but the question was about, I'm used to nice things. Okay. She was used to nice things and she met this guy who in the beginning afforded her those nice things. But now that the relationship is kind of, settling in, he's kind of like, oh, well, we need to do this or we need to do that, or this is more important or that is more important. And he's trying to manipulate her original, okay, way of being. Sometimes people will come into your life and they will try to bring you down. And I don't think it's on purpose. So we're not saying these are bad people, but sometimes the fact that you're kind of a little too bougie or a little too high class, that can tend to, trigger some people. Okay. That can tend to trigger some people, you guys. So you definitely want to be able to be in a relationship or be with somebody who is comfortable. If you're somebody who's comfortable with a certain lifestyle, then you need to merge or you need to mate with people who are comfortable with affording that lifestyle. Okay. Because when we get with people who doing it just to get you, once they feel like they got you, then, that's it. They don't feel the need to continue the chase. They like, I already caught. You know what I'm saying? I caught it. So why am I still chasing it? Why am I doing things like that? So you got to be smart when you play this game. Okay. But you definitely don't want to lower yourself. You don't want to lower your standards. You don't want to lower your value. Okay. What you want to do is continue to engage with people who can accommodate the lifestyle. And sometimes it's not about a man or a woman affording that lifestyle for you. Sometimes it can just be the fact that you just a bougie mofo and you being in the presence of some people, it triggers them. They cannot stand or stomach to be around your energy. Okay, because you trigger them. Sometimes it's not about the physical, the material. Sometimes it's just an energy, a bougie energy that you give off of somebody who's just well respected, somebody who's loved, somebody who is desired. It's not always about the material things. Sometimes it could just be energetically bougie. Okay, which means your aura triggers their demons. Your aura triggers their low self-esteem. Your aura triggers their dark side that they're not trying to deal with. So when you come around these people, they can send you evil eyes. So you have a responsibility of making sure that you take care of yourself. You make sure that you're putting yourself in the correct environments, surrounding yourself around the appropriate people, putting yourself in the correct circumstances, okay, so that you're not taking all of these hits. Nowadays, we're tired. Even young folk, just tired. Like the energy is just like not there. It's so hard to have energy because we have so many outside entities that are absorbing and constantly pulling and tugging away at our energy. And when you are somebody who knows that you have a bougie lifestyle or a bougie aura, which means you probably somebody who are a goddess, you come from royalty, you're a god, you come from a very heavy and powerful bloodline, okay? And you don't even know it, but it's naturally within you to be well respected because energetically, your bloodline, okay, is that of royalty. So it's kind of like you probably always get, you're the one who everybody, oh, you're the pretty one, or you know, oh, everybody is attracted to you in some sort of way. You know how it is when you hang out with your girlfriends, but you're the one who all the guys really want. You're the one who they kind of approach first, or you're the one who intimidates, you know, men. Sometimes as women of a certain bloodline or a certain value and royalty, you can intimidate men, you know, where you walk in and men like, oh, I would say something, but nah, I don't feel like, you know. So some women, you have some women who are very beautiful, and I'm not just talking about on the outside, but very beautiful women who say it's hard for me to find a man. You know, it's hard for me to walk into a place and a man really approach me. You know, it's like, especially the men that, you know, they want or that they desire. It's like men don't approach me, men don't bother me. Well, maybe you know, you have to check your aura. You have to see, are you giving off the type of vibe that says, come and talk to me? I really want to meet you. Can I talk to you? Okay. You have to be more inviting. So maintaining a healthy bougie lifestyle, bougie aura, okay? Things that you want to do so that you can continue to maintain this. That way you can surround yourself with people who are comfortable with your bougie aura or with your bouginess, okay? Not people who are going to become intimidated or, you know, insecure or jealous or envious, things of that nature. You're putting yourself in a lion's den, okay? When you surround yourself with people and you know you want them to do right by you, you want them to feel, you know, comfortable. You want them to know, listen, I love you and, you know, I'm just me and things of that nature, but it don't always work out like that, okay? So you want to definitely make sure that you take care of yourself. Now, you guys know doing very powerful spiritual baths is one of the ways that you can keep your aura popping, okay? Surround yourself with the right people. Surround yourself with the right energies. Put yourself in the right positions and circumstances. So that you can, you know, stay away as much as possible from, you know, envy, jealousy, evil eye, because that stuff is serious, you guys out here. We already got enough people sending us evil eye, people that we don't even know, entities that we don't even know, okay? So granted, whatever we can do to protect ourselves, we definitely need to do it, all right? So let's see some things that we need to focus on, all right, to maintain a nice and healthy, because I'm telling you, it's going to get a little tougher, y'all. It's going to get a little tougher. 2025 is going to be like, like that year where it's like you ain't got no choice but to act right. This that act right year, okay? You ain't got no choice but to act right. All right, so let's see, you guys. What is the message? Okay. All right, let's look at our bougie. Okay, the royals, because that's what I'm seeing this year. It's going to be verified. Okay, some of you are just your royal. Okay, your royal highness. Okay, that's what they need to be saying to you, your highness. All right. And some of us, we just, when it comes to people that we love and people that we care about, close friends and things of that nature, we tend to devalue ourselves. We tend to devalue ourselves and to make them comfortable. You want to talk about yourself. It's hard for you to accept, compliments and things of that nature. If somebody say, "Oh, girl, you look pretty today," you like, "Oh, girl, not with these ashy elbows." Like, and I know because, like I said, I come at you guys from experience. That was me. I always had to say something bad about myself because whenever someone thinks highly of me or someone sees me, it made me feel uncomfortable for them to see me as a leader or see me as someone who's in a decent position, or, maybe they feel like in life I'm doing better than them. Like, I will always devalue myself to kind of bring myself down to where they feel comfortable. I would tear myself down like just tremendously, just so that I can make everybody else or anybody around me comfortable. Like, I don't want to feel pretty. I don't want to be too pretty. If you don't feel pretty, then I'm not going to feel pretty. Okay. So if you feel pretty, then of course I'm feeling myself. That's how I was. And that's how a lot of people are. We're so considerate of others. And, it can become a little detrimental after a while, because that when people love you and when people admire you, and when you bring inspiration, that can quickly turn into jealousy and hate. And then it turns into envy. And then that's when they send you psychic attacks. This is when it becomes obsessive, and they obsessively want to see what you're doing. They obsessively want to stalk you. They obsessively want to watch you. And then they want to criticize you. They will build a whole community of people that hate you. And then they want to criticize you. And next thing you know, they're battling you. And a lot of times you don't even know this. Okay. They're just secretly battling you and you don't even know it. So generosity, you guys, is a card that's coming up. You see, when it comes to people, right? This is how it should be. This is what generosity is, okay? You see how one person is giving and one person is receiving, and then it's like, okay, you gave here, and then now here it is. Here you go back. Surround yourself with people who can give you when you are in need. When you just, it doesn't matter if it's material things. Sometimes it's just that ear to listen to me vent without judging me. I know I've been doing this 50 million times. I know I've been repeating this cycle 50 million times. I know I done said I'm going to leave Tyrone 75 million times, but I just need you to listen to me vent about the latest thing he done did to me, because I listen to you all the time when you're talking about Mark or Greg, okay, or Larry or Tom or Bo. Okay. So I've listened to you. Sometimes you just want that equal energy. Okay. Surround yourself with people who can be just as generous as you are. Surround yourself this year. Make it your business. Make it your promise, you guys. This, because we've been trying to get ahead. And the reason we can't, because we've been in that crab in a bucket type of environment where it's a big bucket and you trying to get out and everybody just pulling on everybody trying to get out the dang on bucket. But really, are they trying to get out, or are they just there to pull you back in? Okay. So you definitely want to surround yourself with people who can help you out in some way, shape, or form, and even exchange of some sort. Okay. Even if somebody asks you to borrow money, all right, I'm going to need some sort of collateral. Okay, because ain't no guarantee, you're going to give me my money back. As a matter of fact, let me get that wedding ring, okay? Because I know you're going to want that back. So let me hold that wedding ring until you give me my money back, and then voila, okay? Like, you have to really stop giving away your energy, okay? So first things first is being, generous, you guys, meeting people, surrounding yourself with people who are just as generous as you. Because sometimes we feel guilty that, we want an exclusive meal or we want an exclusive pair of pants. Like, people like, oh my God, you spending all that money on them. So what? Oh my God, you spending all that money on them wigs. Oh my God, you spending all that money. Oh, you wearing all them expensive clothes and them expensive bags. So what? Don't feel guilty. Whatever it is, if you want to drive a nice car and they want to drive a Hyundai, let it be. It is what it is. Stay in your sincerity. Stay in your authenticity, because that is how you're going to get ahead. That is the highest vibration at this time. It was love. I don't know if it was love, but we were recognizing love as the highest vibration, but it's not. There's something even higher than love, and it is called authenticity. Okay? Authenticity, being your true self. So for those of you who are out there and you feel like you bougie, you like nice things, okay? Stay in your vibe. Don't lower yourself, okay? The next one is reciprocity, right? I mean, receptivity. Lord Jesus. The next one is receptivity. And why is this one important? Is because a lot of us, like I said, who are used to nice things, you guys, we feel so guilty that, we don't like people doing things for us. And when you do that, you kind of block your blessings because you don't know who God is going to send in your life to do things. Some of us, we are not open to being receptive to a lot of blessings that are coming to us. Okay. And when we are surrounding ourselves with generous people, because we have been around people so long who are envious or jealous, it's like we're not used to getting that gift. When it's your birthday, ain't nothing coming, but you're so busy trying to make everybody else's day very special. But when it's your day, nothing comes around and you're like, hey, I'm cool with that. It is what it is. People feel like because I have a lot of nice things that I don't deserve anything. They're not going to give me anything. Oh, she got it. She brought out of nice stuff all the time. Hell, I will hold on to a $2 watch, okay, that someone who loves me gave me and be like, look, this for you. Okay. I still have the cards that my kids made when they were in first and second grade, okay, out of a piece of paper. I still have that because it does have value. Value is not based upon the dollar amount or what it costs, okay? The value behind it is the emotion, the purpose of it. Why did you get this for me? Oh, wow, because you love me or you genuinely care about me. That's the value right there. It doesn't matter what it is, okay? The value is in the action that you took to get that for me. So a lot of us, because we have been around people who are not generous, okay, people who just take, you never can get nothing from them. They just take from you, take from you, take from you. We have a problem. We have developed an issue with receptivity. We have become so programmed with being independent. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna get it on my own. I don't like to ask nobody for nothing. We have a problem with that. And now it's not about asking people for something, but it's about the fact that the universe is trying to bless you with something. It's trying to send you with something saying, hey, you don't have to bust your ass for this. You don't have to work hard for this. Guess what? I just want to give this to you. So we have to make sure that we are being open. And when you're open, it is when you're living in your authentic self. Okay. So a lot of us have to definitely make sure we are open to receive some sort of gift, some sort of prosperity this year, some sort of abundance, some sort of blessing. Because when you live that bougie life, I know it's a very lonesome life because you have to work hard for everything. You can make the same $450 that somebody else make, but it's what you do with yours, okay? Like you could go and say, well, you know what? I saw a nice Gucci bag on clearance. I saw a great Gucci bag on clearance. It was originally $2,400, but they got it on clearance for $399, right? Now you got $450 just like that person, but they take their $450 and they make 450 trips to Dollar Tree, or they go to Walmart and they $5 it down. Okay. So what happens? You walking around with your nice Gucci bag, right? And they walking around with their little 2-cent bags, right? Or they 2-cent, whatever they bought and did and all they stuff. So now times are hard. You don't have your $450. They don't have their $450. But guess what bougie people do? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and sell my Gucci bag. Okay. Now that Gucci bag was $2,500. It's still in good standing. I can put a resale value of about $1,500 for this Gucci bag. So you list your Gucci bag and you make that sale and you don't sold your Gucci bag. And now after you, let's say, take out the fees and all of that stuff, you probably got $1,100 now. What do they have with all of those little 99-cent items that's gone or probably broke or cheap or plastic? You see what I'm saying? So, when it comes to being bougie people know how to stay bougie. They know how to hustle. To me, those tend to be the hustlers. They know how to make it last forever. Okay. And it's like they keep it going. Right. So it's like they get things that mean a lot to them that hold some sort of value. It doesn't even, it's going to lose value from when you originally bought it, but it holds some sort of value. Right. So it's like an investment when it comes to the bougie products that people purchase and get. So Bougie people, this year you're going to have to learn how to open yourself up. You're going to have to not feel guilty about being bougie or liking nice things or wanting nice things, or, whatever it may be that people may refer to you as, gold diggers and things of that nature. I don't know. Brand label whores, what they call them, all of that stuff. This next card comes up, says connection. And this is about you embracing the bougie side of you. This is about you connecting with your authentic self. This is about you saying, I am not going to devalue myself for nobody and nothing. I am going to live in my authenticity. I am going to live in my truth. I am comfortable and I am confident in the way I am. And I don't have to change for anybody. Anyone who doesn't appreciate my existence as I am does not value me. Okay. And I will not surround myself with people who do not value me. I will continue to surround myself with generous people who give me as I give them. Okay. So we definitely want to make sure that we focus on, we have to be open to this connection. This is about you connecting with that beautiful universe, you guys. That is going to be your partner this year. God, source, this energy that wants to connect with you. And when this energy connects with you, it wants you to be able to receive. Okay. It wants you to be open to this connection, because one thing I know about people like bougie people, they work hard, okay, to maintain that lifestyle. They do. They work hard to maintain that lifestyle. They make major, major, major sacrifices to maintain that lifestyle. Okay. So you have to be open this year to this beautiful connection that's going to occur. We have the card of synchronicity. All right. This synchronicity is saying to allow the right people to come into your life. I really feel like the universe and God is going to be sending people in your life to bless you. They're going to be sending you some valuable connections. And this is for those of you who have been doing right. This is for those of you who have been, doing your healing, have been doing your shadow work. Okay. You have been working on clearing out past life trauma, inner child issues, whatever type of trauma that is, that was stored within you. You have been working on it. Okay. So this synchronicity is going to happen where it's going to attach you to some sort of connection. And this connection is connected to your higher self, okay, which is also connected to the universe, and it's going to be connecting you with meaningful, it says, coincidences, all right, that you're going to experience, right? So be open this year. Trust yourself, love yourself, and don't let nobody try to talk you out of being bougie, okay? There it is, the manifestation. You're going to be getting some sort of synchronization, you guys, some sort of messages, some sort of guidance from the universe about things that are about to manifest in your life. These are also people who are about to manifest in your life. That's why I say you have to be open to receive. Bougie people are so used to working hard for everything. Even if you are a bougie woman who doesn't work, right? But you got to make sure you go to that gym. You got to make sure your body right. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that you eating right. You got to make sure that you look good. You have to make sure you stay on top of your self-care regime and things of that nature, because you got to make sure that you attract the people that can provide the certain lifestyle that you wish to live, right? Sometimes you're not bougie enough to where you make that type of money. So you have to earn it in some way, shape, or form. So it looks like, this year, things are going to be manifesting a lot easier. Okay, it's going to be manifesting a lot easier. The next card, you guys, says forgiveness. I told you, you are going to have to forgive yourself for not being your true self in front of people. I know some bougie people don't like to go around family members or family events. This was something that I saw on the Tyler Perry movies a lot. Whenever we had the bougie auntie, you know what I'm saying? Remember, hey, Miss Bougie, and you know what I'm saying? Oh, you bougie, you too this, you're too that. Oh, here come Miss no money or got money, or the rich auntie and all of that stuff. You get labeled in the family. So some people kind of stay away from family because they really don't like the labels. These are people who are just living in their authentic self. Okay, if they like nice things and they're used to nice things, they struggle hard to keep those nice things. That's one thing I'm gonna tell you. Okay, it's not easy driving around in luxury cars, or walking around with luxury bags and things of that nature. That is a hustle within itself, unless you're somebody who just boosting. But somebody who really does live that life and have these things, we have to work hard to maintain these things. They don't just fall in the laps. Okay. So regardless of how you work hard or how hard you work, whether you're somebody who get off your and go to a job, whether you're somebody who's self-employed and you have to hustle and bustle to make that money to keep up that lifestyle, or whether you're somebody who have to, maintain a beautiful body, aura, all of that stuff so that you can, have a significant other who can come in and take care of that lifestyle or maintain that lifestyle for you. However you maintain it, bougie folk, okay? However you maintain it, you work hard for it. And this year, you're going to get some sort of joy. It's almost like the universe wants to bless you for staying true to your authentic self. And this is everybody, okay? But the universe wants to bless you for staying true to your authentic self, or for being your authentic self. It wants to bring about some sort of joy in your life. It wants you to connect to this authentic side of you and stay connected to this authentic side of you, because that's going to open you up to receive something this year, or some things this year that you're not going to have to work for. It's like if it come too easy for bougie people, we don't want it. It's like, ooh, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? We love a good discount. Okay, we love a good discount, but we don't like hand-me-downs. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we're not really the type of people for hand-me-downs. It's like, give it to somebody else. They may need it or whatever. And that we got to cut that out. Okay, we have to stop closing those portals that are opening up for us to receive some sort of abundance. I don't know what it will be. It'll be different for each and every one of you. But this time, it's like you're going to get joy, and you also have serenity coming out. You've been working hard emotionally, physically, mentally, financially to sustain this aura. And you see, as he's going into that, look at that aura. You see that? You have been working hard to sustain this aura, and it's been a lot of work. You've gotten to the point where you feel like it's so many people probably coming against you that you're starting to lose, okay? Or disconnect from the bouginess, because it has become tiresome. It's like, oh my God, trying to maintain it. And you feel like some people feel like they've already lost their bouginess, and that, they're having to settle for a mediocre lifestyle. No, that's what I'm getting. There is psychic attacks, okay, that is affecting maybe your finances, okay, which is preventing you from living the bougie lifestyle that you're used to, because they're trying to get you to settle. They're trying to get you to lower yourself. They're trying to get you to devalue yourself. Okay. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just hold out. Hold on to what you got. Maybe if you got to recycle, or you got to wear something 3-4 times. I don't know how it is. If you have to blend in some lesser things with that, hold on and maintain your bouginess. Okay. Do not sacrifice your bouginess this year in 2025, because it does look like there will be some sort of attacks, or there have been. I'm hearing there have been several psychic attacks that are trying to get you to devalue yourself. Because as you stay in your authentic self, there's going to be a reward that's going to come. I know it seems like we've been hearing this, but we're getting too close. It's almost like you get to that last brick, and you just like, I can't take it no more. And you give up. You know what I'm saying? That last brick, because you've been punching at it and kicking it and all of this stuff, trying to knock it down. And it's like, oh my God, I can't take it anymore. But you got to keep going. Okay. You got to maintain your bouginess. You got to maintain whatever this lifestyle is, you guys. If you somebody who, like to feed your kids, certain foods, or maybe you like your kids to have a certain, lifestyle or certain experience when they go to people's house, like, whatever your bouginess is, stick to it. Okay. Do not devalue yourself. Do not settle for less. Okay. Again, this is about you connecting to your higher self so that you can open up to some sort of abundance that's coming through for the world. Okay. And each and every one of us, do not settle for less, regardless of what that is. If it's a job that you work in that you hate, if it's a relationship that you in that you feel like, that's enough, regardless of what it is, you guys. Okay. hold on to your bouginess, okay? Don't let nobody talk you out of it, or downplay you, or make you feel like you have to you no longer can afford it, or things of that nature. Hold on to your bouginess. Don't give up. If you've been planning for, let's say, a dream house, you've been planning for a dream car, you've been planning for a dream bedroom set, whatever it is that you've been planning for, keep that in your heart. It's there. The opportunity, the connection, it's there. Okay, the third dimension is probably painting a picture to make it look like this will never happen. You need to just give up on that. Do not give up on your dreams, bougie folk. Okay, do not give up on your dreams. Still continue to fight, still continue to move, still continue to take action, still continue to persevere, because it is closer than you think. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Peace out, y'all.